Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Grady Burgers with 1,287 rating versus Pelican09 with 1,331 ratings, so it's going to be another high-rated DB video, and going ahead and hopping right in, we will go ahead and see Pelican decide to go first, 40 versus 43. We have Ash, Crossout, Bonfire, Droll, Node. They have Low, Triaz, Prayers, Ultimate Slayer, and Barrier. So main decking the Ultimate Slayer, which... going first obviously isn't the greatest card ever, but if you survive, then you could just use it on turn 3. So they're going to go activate the Barrier. Barrier goes search out Skull Guardian, then on res, drop Droll and Lockbird on them, and then activate the Prayer to go ahead and tribute the Triaz, bring out Skull Guardian, and then normal summon Low. Low effect to go place the Radiance. Radiance effect to go put back the Prayer, and then special summon out the Sorarvis Dragon Sage. Pass, they draw X'd. And then we will go dump Mirror Logic, special summon out X'd, and then Chain Links. We will go X1 Mirror Logic 2 targeting the Radiance, and then Chain Link 3 Sorarvis, Chain Link 4 Ash, which, yeah, that Ash was pretty good there. Like, the Droll plus Ash was very nice. And then they're going to Skull Guardian to negate Ash, and then chain the Triaz effect, tribute Low, and then chain the Radiance effect to go ahead and pop X'd. So special summon out the Triaz, they're going to go ahead and grab out Sword, and then special summon out the Sorarvis, and then Low effect can summon itself back out now, and then Low effect can go ahead and place the Barrier, or not the Barrier, the Blessing from the deck, so that way we can Sorarvis twice, which Sorarvis twice is huge against Ryzeal. Huge. Yeah, they just go ahead and admit defeat. Like, you're just not beating that. I think people really underestimate how strong Sorarvis twice is. It's just strike twice. Now we're going to see Grady Burgers go first. We have Cross, Veiler, Bonfire, Imperm, Ash. They have Talent, Slayer, Lightning Storm, Talents, Harpies. Wow, okay. So, I mean, they need to draw engine. They just don't have any engine yet. They're going to go activate Bonfire, grab out Ice Ryzeal, and then normal summon out Ice. Ice effect, go bring out X. X effect goes Surge, grab out Sword. And then now we can go Fiendsmith stuff. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and make the Moon, and then Moon and the Requiem. Like, Pure almost always plays 40, so if it's over 40 and they're playing Ryzeal, it's just almost always the Fiendsmith cards. Go Lacrima. Lacrima, go ahead, dump Engraver. Requiem effect to equip. Engraver effect, shuffle back Moon, special summon itself out. Go ahead, make Necro equip Princess, and then overlay, summon out DDD, special out Sword. Sword effect goes Surge, grab out X Ryzeal from the decks in the hand, and then now we can go dump Mirror Logic, special summon out X. Okay, decides to go for Mirror Logic there, and go Cross in the duo, so they want to just leave the duo on field with the extra mat, and then duo effect, attach, go ahead, Surge, grab out the Node and the X from the decks of the hand, and then Cross effect, put back Ice plus X, and then draw into Crossout, special Node, Node effect, send Crossout, special back out Sword, and then overlay to summon out Detonator, and then Detonator effect, attach Mirror Logic, set Imperm, pass to draw Radiance. So now they'll just go main phase, Harpies, and then, yeah, go ahead and wipe out the back row, activate Slayer out Detonator, dump Mirror Logic to negate the DDD, and then they just submit defeat because they needed the opponent to activate something, otherwise they just had 0 playable cards. So to be honest, they didn't need to admit defeat yet, right? They could have said, like, end of main, battle, try to, like, probably, maybe should have even just led with that. Just go in battle, like, instantly, and the opponent might be like, oh no, and I don't know, activate Lacrima for some reason, and then play in the Talons. Like, you just have to hope the opponent messes up there. We have Lightning Storm, Engraver, Fua, Lacrima, Perulia. Fua's not very good against this deck unless they open, like, Diviner. They have Nib, Natty Servant, Ash, Skull Guardian, Low, and then even then, it's not even that good against Diviner, but at least you're 1-for-1 in, like, almost guaranteed. Now, they drop Perulia, they Ash Blossom it, activate Natty Servant, go ahead, dump Garua, and then grab out Maximus, and then we have the Garua effect to draw, draws into a Skull Guardian, and then Maximus, banish, special summon out, and then activate the Maximus effect, dump the Tri-Brigade, and Herald of Arclight. Then they will dump the Desiree plus Exceton Knights. So Tri-Brigade 1, Herald 2, Desiree 3. Go ahead and put back the Exceton Knight, and then out the Maximus. And then they can go ahead, search out the Ritual spell, then draw into Nib, and then put back Nib. Activate Prayer, Tribute Low, summon out Skull Guardian, then Low Chainlink 1, Skull Guardian Chainlink 2. Go ahead, grab out the Saphira Dragon Queen. And then summon low effect, go place barrier effect, go ahead, search out Blessing. And then we can go activate Blessing, and then Saphira Dragon Queen, dump Ritual Spell, grab out the Serarvis. Okay, and then Dragon Queen effect, banish Tribute Skull Guardian, bring out the Serarvis, and then Blessing effect to add back Skull Guardian. And then pass, they draw Ash, so no Ryzeals really hurts. We're going to go activate Engraver, go ahead, grab out Tract. And then activate Tract, add Lurie, discard Lurie effect to go summon. You may ask, why didn't they just start with Lightning Storm? Because they would just negate it. So summon out Lurie, and then Lurie into Requiem. And then Requiem effect, Tribute goes special, bring out Lacrima from hand. Lacrima, go dump Engraver. Now, I mean, we could normal Fua, make Duo, but that's obviously going to get stopped. Engraver, shuffle back the Desiree, special summon out. And then, yeah, they just go ahead and admit defeat. They just needed the opponent to mess up really bad there. But they were not going to mess up really bad there. And even though, like, this is, I was about to say that was a 6-minute match for, like, recording-wise. It was only 14 minutes of actual gameplay. But I still think I'm going to upload this, because I think people really underestimate, like, Voiceless Voice right now. I should say, like, when Voiceless Voice goes first, I think people really underestimate it. When the deck goes second, obviously, it struggles a lot more. Cards like Detonator really hurt it. But you can still fit a good amount of non-engine into a Voiceless Voice deck. And also something like Natter's Servant, you know, it's kind of like engine and non-engine at the same time, just like it was in the Mitsurugi deck. You can dump a lot of good cards from the extra deck to try to crack a board. But also, you can use it to get engine, and you can use it to draw cards. And they were playing a lot of breakers in their deck. So being able to draw in a deck that plays a lot of breakers, that's very good. Most people were playing hand traps in the deck at the moment, but obviously they were playing a lot more breakers than hand traps. I mean, their entire hand game, too, was just 5 board breakers. A few Talons, too, which, like, those are also, like, good cards going first. Like, Talons going first is definitely a nice card. But Fua probably should have just been taken out. This card's not very good against that deck, but they probably don't have very many cards aside against this deck. Like, you have to take out Nib, you have to take out Fua, you gotta take out Metal Tronus. They may have taken out Crossout. Like, I'd probably rather have Crossout than a card like Fua, just because Crossout can at least try to 1-for-1 with the non-engine. And that's at least, like, something. Like, Fua, like, at best is 1-for-1ing with a Diviner. That's if they draw a Diviner and you draw Fua. So, yeah, I think maybe they potentially could have side decked differently, but at the same time, like, people's decks aren't built for Voiceless right now. I think Voiceless is a decent deck overall. I think if you can set up Blessing plus Serarvis plus, like, a Skull Guardian low, like, this is honestly enough to, like, win you a good amount of your games. Especially if you have, like, a hand trap behind it. But, yeah, that's going to be it for the video. And with that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.